any sort of lag. So if you're hearing an audio lag, let me know and I'll restart the uh, words. I will restart the live. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping some folks are going to write a few things. Hi, Claudia. Can you let me know if you're hearing any sort of a lag between my video part and my stuff coming out my face hole part? And I'm gonna light some sage while we're waiting for other people. If Laurel joins, I was gonna be, what? Wow, that's smoky. Hey. Okay, I might have to put that out. No, the house is not on fire. It's some sage. Wow. Is anybody else like out of sorts as far as their rhythm of the day? Hey, Casey. Hey, Randy. Okay, so Claudia, can you hear me? Like, am I in sync with the video? What up? What up? This is so cool. What up, Kendra? What up, Vicky? Um, okay. In case you're just showing up, the house is not on fire, but the sage won't go out. Okay, so don't y'all start spreading it out like, yoga instructor sets herself on fire in effort to smudge out coronavirus juju. Coronavirus juju. Okay, this is for real though. This thing won't go out. Uh, okay, dokie. Hey, what's up, Casey? Okay. All right, so y'all make sure that you have your mat somewhere that you can see me. I can't see you. Soon, when I'm done putting everything off a fire, um, we'll get started, okay? Um, you're going to see a random cat or two now and again. And come on, come on. And Karma's already like freaking out because I fussed at her earlier. Come here. Say hello to the people. There you go. All right, she's naked so that I took her collar off. So, naked doggy. Don't y'all like report me to Facebook for nudity. All right, dog, go away. Go on. Go, 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 go. Okay, so I was saying, you need, and we will get situated shortly. Remember that I won't be able to see you, so I'm going to flow. I'll probably come over and readjust the camera when we come down to seated. Um, can you guys hear music? Hey, Connie. Hey, Randy. Is the music distracting? If the music is distracting off, I will just shout at you. No, nobody's answering me about music. Okay, then I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay. So I had backed it up here um, to be so folks can see everything here. That's Puma, gigantic black cat, who is probably not going to move very often. Good morning, everybody. Let's just take a moment and soak up a little bit of grounding and kind of imagine everyone right beside us and in front of us. Imagine having already said hey to everybody as they came in. Um, and just be grateful. I'm ever so grateful for so much connection with so many of all of you, putting things together, finding some archive material and starting to post out, you know, this, on SoundCloud classes, and hearing people laugh and seeing the faces of people who've moved away and seeing folks who are still in our community. I'm deeply humbled at what we have created by connecting with one another and getting to rely upon one another and love one another. So uh, that's going to be about, well, at least for now, a bit of my sappiness. I also really would be remiss if we didn't take a moment and send out some love and some care to those in our community who are really struggling. Even before this coronavirus thing happened, um, one of my teacher trainees, Davina, had been in Grand Rapids for a while with one of her children, really ill, and she's still there. So, guys, that's been a couple of weeks. I'll add in the amplified, worry with our community health and her family back here. So let's just hold her in our heart. Maybe reach out to her if you know her. Um, Maybe send up a prayer if praying is your jam. Um, Send up a prayer because there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Not only our worries and our fears about money, our worries and our fears about our health, but just connecting with one another and being concerned for one another genuinely. Um, okay, we are. This is going to be your last moment that you can start to type a few things in and let me know if you have any requests. Otherwise, that's Katniss. Otherwise, we are going to start standing as we usually would. If you are new to Just Be Yoga and you're signing in to kind of check out what's going on, um, our Yoga 2eXceL class is a curvy-friendly class offering modifications and variations for size, for fleshy bits that we want to kind of move and navigate around, but be in love with. Um, and also a part of what we do here is you're in your body. I'm not in your body. So please find your connection with your body. Listen to the relationship that it's telling you. So don't try to do what I'm doing. I could be suffering. I could be punishing myself. And that's not practice. So let's eliminate a whole bunch of shoulds and supposed tos, because life is going to keep throwing us all these curveballs that let us know that should is a bunch of shit, right? Should ain't ever going to happen. And once we start setting up these expectations, and then we're all disappointed because the expectation didn't happen. Not that we're really living in the moment and accepting what has been given to us. So far today, I have been given a whole bunch of opportunity to be grateful for. Snow? Did y'all see that? Snow, right. Enough said. Uh, Waking up, being able to have my practice, my yoga practice, having my health, knowing that my family is safe, my brother is safe, and all of you guys. And then later I'm going to take a nice long walk. So let's get started with a nice deep breath and a moment of gratitude. And we'll start standing. All right, I'm going to look one more time here. Any comments? I'm not seeing any requests. What? You please? Well, you can keep your pants on or off. I can't see you, and so do you. Let's see. I'm still not here. It's not scrolling down. Yay, Sarah and Ollie. No requests from Amelia. Carolyn and Connie, that's awesome. All right, y'all, let's start standing. And if your pets come and get in your way, love them. If your kids come and get in your way and want to jump on your mat, love them. This is connection, all right? And if we can't share ourselves trying to fit into the bumps and the bruises and the unsteadiness of life with our family, who in the heck can we share that with? All right, let's come to standing. And we'll feel our feet. Maybe start to embrace this as a way of finding your home practice, because maybe some of y'all haven't really been rolling out your mat at home. So this is a great chance to start to be like, hey, I think practicing at home is the way to go. Because, making me obsolete, I'm down with it. I really, really am. All right. Feel your feet. Feel your breath. And let's breathe in and lift. And then just move around. Feel out what's working, what's not working. Ooh, what's achy? My low back is achy. I've been sitting in my meditation space a lot. So I've been really in those hips, really achy. And I haven't been able to get to the pool since the Y closed. Let's have a gentle side bend. You guys know we only got two choices as far as left and right. You're in your body, you're doing it right. Let's breathe in and lift. Exhale it over. Now some of you might prefer to have your legs a little further apart. You know what? Try it out. Move around. Don't just sit in a static space. And then let's lift. Let's just go ahead and take it forward. We're going to bend those knees. Let that upper body hang. Maybe shift forward and back in your feet and your heels and your toes. And then let's slowly roll the spine back up. If you want, you can find a clasp behind you. If you remember to get a belt or a necktie or a handkerchief, a towel, something to hold behind your hands, you can. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. Let's feel what we're holding on to. Up and back and down. Light bend in the knees. Gently lift the chest. And then exhale, we'll take it forward. Remember, those knees can be bent. And if you're always bending them, maybe a little later in practice, you'll start to straighten them. Make room for your belly, having your legs a little wider. Maybe shake your head yes or no. Let's hang out here for another breath. Let those arms go whenever you're ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then let's gradually bring the chest back up. Good. Let's lift. Let's split it open, whatever side you want. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, split it open. Breathe in and lift. Gentle soft bend in the knees, hips forward a bit, protect your back. And then let's take it forward. Good. Let's bring our block or a big book down. I think we'll try to ask folks to get a block or a book or something. Maybe a chair. And we'll bring it down out in front of us. Let's soften the knees. We're going to do a few cat and cow standing, okay? Just warm up the spine. We'll breathe in, drop the belly down, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Let it feel good. Y'all are home, so moan, groan, make it sound yummy. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, round it out. What are we feeling in our back? The left side of my spine is feeling more stressed out than my right. I'm going to feel out what that's all about. Breathe in and lift. And then let's roll the spine back up. Let's take one arm across the chest, hook under it. Plant your feet. Gently twist. Try to keep your hips forward, okay? So I'm going to exaggerate here where my hips are carrying width. That's going to put a lot of stress on the ligaments of your knees. So we're going to keep the hips forward. Drop the shoulder down. And then let's release. Let's come on over to the other side. Give it a nice little hug. Breath in. Exhale, revolve. Check those hips. Make sure you're not squeezing your butt muscles. Shoulders down. Let's let that tension go, you guys. We've been clenching. We've been white knuckling through this week. And then let's come on back to center. Let's breathe in and reach. Exhale, let it go. Hands to your floor or your block. We'll step the left leg back, back foot flat. Maybe widen your stance, making a little bit more space for our belly, but it also makes a nice solid base for our legs. And then you can walk your way up. Watch those knees, make sure they're not going past your ankles. And let's just move the hips side to side. See what's in there. Maybe straighten and bend. Straighten, maybe bend a little deeper. Feel out the back of that hip. And then let's settle in. Breath in. Let's lift. Shoulders down. Why don't we split it open to our right? So remember, we stepped the left leg back. So this time, let's at least just try to be in sync with one another and let that shit go, right? Because ain't nowhere in the stress about that. Right? I don't care if y'all looking all kind of lopsided. It's all right. No stress. We got more than enough stress in this world. Let's bring this left arm down, maybe to the block. Twist. Twist. And then notice the resistance in the twist. And are you fighting against the resistance that your body is offering you? Are we fighting against the resistance that life is offering us? Or can we go with it? Let it go. Maybe that hand comes to the hip. What is ease? What is ease, everybody? Invite that ease. We can tap into it. It's still a part of us. We got to carry it with us. Let's bring those hands down, step the back leg up, and let's roll the spine up, lifting our head last. Maybe find that clasp once again. Maybe find that strap, soft bend in the knees, hips forward. Open that heart, offer it, don't force it. Exhale, let's take it forward. Bow down, surrender to everything we can't control. Surrender and accept everything we can't change. Where have we been letting that house in our bodies? Breath in, breath out. And then let's let those arms go, hands to the block or the floor. We're going to step that right foot back. Feel it out. Feel your feet. Squiggle it. Feel it. And then we'll make our way up. Whoa, let's feel those hips on this side. Remember, you can widen that stance. Try not to lock the knees. Let's try to settle the head over the hips. What is standing upright in our own frame? Much less against life. Let's just see, can we stand up inside of ourselves? Do we feel safe, confident, strong? Work those hips. Good, maybe let's straighten and bend. If you need to come down, take a break. Come down, take a break. And then let's breathe in. We're going to twist it open. Feel this side. Remember I said my left side of my spine and the forward bends were really tight. I'm really feeling it in this twist. So apparently I'm holding all of that tension. I'm gripping on that left side. Work the neck. Breath. We'll bring that right hand down, maybe to the block. Maybe you want to bring it all the way down to the floor. And then we'll twist. Remember that hand could rest on your hip. Maybe massage yourselves. Give yourselves loving touch. Many of us are at home alone, right? And then we're not having any hugs or touches. Give yourself some love and touch. Breath, shoulders back. And then let's bring the hands down. Step the back leg up. And then we'll roll the spine up to standing. Let's breathe in. Come up onto those tippy toes. Exhale, let it go. Remember to soften those knees. These forward bends can stress the low back. Maybe try to let the head go. Maybe cut out a few of these forward bends if your back is bothering you. And then let's gradually lift ourselves up. Let's see about a flow, all right? We're going to move a little bit. You can sit, you can laugh, you can hang out with us. You can do something entirely different. I can't see you. All right, let's breathe in and lift. Exhale, gentle side bend. Breathe in and lift. Occupy your body. Exhale it over to the other side. Occupy your breath. Inhale, make a statement with your body. Exhale, let's split it open. Hips forward, hips forward. Breath in. Exhale, split it open. Don't force anything. Good. Breath in, let's lift. Exhale, take it forward. Deep breath. Ha. Hands to the floor or the block. Let's step the left leg back. Back foot flat. Aim the toes forward. Maybe walk your way up. We'll breathe in and come up. Good. Let's work it, y'all. Let's reach and sweep the arms back. Feel those legs. Thank them. Breathe in and come on back up. We're rising for another day. Exhale. Take it forward. Occupy this moment. Inhale. If this was the last breath. Exhale. Take it forward. Are we going to show that gratitude? Bring that left hand down. Twist out all the gunk that's stuck. Bring the hands down. Step the back leg up. Let's trade it out. Step the right leg back. I'm going to widen my stance. Good. I'm going to give myself a little support to come up on this side. Maybe I won't even bend that deep here. Maybe I'm going to listen to how much my foundation can take. Breath in and flow. You can even skip the flow. You could just stay here and just straighten up and down. You're flowing with us. Breathe and move. Feel our connection with one another. What an awesome blessing, this opportunity to be able to share our practice beyond our four walls. Good. Don't be afraid to feel a little heat come up in your body. We'll bring the right hand down and revolve. Twist. Ha. We'll bring the left hand down, step the back leg up, and then let's roll it up. Good. Bend the knees, sink the butt back, lift the chest chair. Ha. Come all the way up to standing. Let's shift the weight, left leg, right leg. Feel how it feels. Good. We've been walking on both of them, but at any point in time, is one of our legs ready to say, I got you? Let's shift and lift. It could be an inch, you guys. Feel out. All right, I'm solid. I can take another step in life. I can take another step this day. Woo, check in. Left leg, right leg. Let's root into the left. We can take as many steps as you need, so be careful. You don't have to take some great big step, all right? Let's work on choose stability first, okay? Let that be a lesson. We're going to spin that back foot flat. Turn those hips open. Ha. And let's just flow up and down. Good. Breathe. Straighten. Reach. And then let's reach back. Oh, that was my hip. Needed it. Let's reach. Reach. Smile. Love. And reach back. Good. All right, let's take it forward. Remember, you could always just bring one hand to the thigh. You could bring it down here. Just try to keep your chest aiming this way. Looking at everyone. Maybe this hand rests here. Don't block that knee. Breath. Gaze can be down. Ha. Feeling ourselves standing in the world sideways. Right? How many of us have felt sideways, upside down, every sort of way, except the way we're used to? Let this yoga mat be that palette to let us practice. Let's bring it back up. Bring it down. Good. Now we're going to step it up so you can take as many steps as you like. Maybe you're like, let me test it out. See if that leg wants to bring me up. Hey, let's breathe in and lift. Exhale, let's take it forward. Ha. Bend the knees. Lift the chest chair. Remember, your hands can be to prayer. Your feet can be apart. I'm going to show us frontally. Feet can be apart, knees apart, feet apart. Maybe you're working on squeezing. All right, but depending on the size of our thighs and the strength in our legs, it's going to really determine where you want to be with comfort in those legs. Have a seat and don't make it any harder than it needs to be. Right? We had the hard shit. That hard shit, that's happening right now. We don't need to double down on hard. We got nothing to prove. Good. And then let's forward fold. Deep breath. Ha. Slowly take your time. Roll the spine up. Remember, we're going to shift left leg and right leg, feeling it out. And then we're going to eventually see about lifting that left leg. Take as many steps as you need to feel comfortable. All right, now I'm going to switch my perspective for you guys. Good. Lift the chest, sink, scoop the tailbone, maybe do a few pelvic tilts. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Good, let's breathe in, let's work it forward and back, forward and back. How are the hips holding us? How's our core and our belly? Have we really been protecting this chest area? Now we're very guarded, right? Let it shine, let it out. Good, let's reach. Remember to place it with ease. Rotating the chest. Some of you are working on lengthening. No stress in that shoulder. Let that be your cue in your body. Whoa, I'm getting into a stress point. I need to treat myself with kindness. I kind of like me. I kind of want to preserve me. I kind of want to grow me. Breath. Good. Let's bring it back up. Take your time. Let's sink it down. Good. Why don't we straighten this leg and spin on the heel? Feet are flat and parallel. Lightly bend those knees. And we'll let that upper body go into this wide-legged forward fold. Keep those knees soft. Breathe. Stay with it, y'all. Good. Go ahead and grab your block or the book if you needed one. And we'll bring our hands down out in front of us. Pull the shoulders back and away from your ears. I'll show you a sideways profile. Pull the shoulders back. Don't let them shrug up. Pull them back and lengthen your own neck, right? We'll bring that left hand down and revolve ourselves open. You can be looking down. Breath, free and open even as life twists us. Say, come on, give me some. Breathe. Ha. Let's switch it out. Bringing the other hand down, revolving. Remember that other hand could rest on your back. No stress. Full breath. Fullness of breath. Good. Let's release that down. Let's all make our way to a child's pose. Come down to your hands and knees. I'm going to move the camera so that you can see more fully on the floor. Maybe get a drink of water like I'm going to. That probably wasn't the best location for me to store some water. But luckily, Katniss didn't bother it. All right, knees can be wide, okay? Making space for tummy. If you need a blanket under your knees, go ahead and get it. I'm on my carpet here at home, so I'm feeling really squishy. Um, we're not going to be here long, and if being on your knees isn't comfortable, we're going to go to downward facing dog in a moment. Now, if your wrists are sensitive, make a fist, and we're going to rest on our fists, okay? But let's find a child's pose first. We'll sink it back, coming into the earth. Maybe let the forehead rest. You could let your chin rest in your hand here. Some of us don't like to drop our gaze. We want to remain vigilant about what's coming. And I dig that. I totally understand. I'm like that a lot of the time. Maybe you want to bring your head on your hands. Maybe your forehead comes down. Sink your body weight. Sink in and let go. Give yourselves permission to fall into your mat, to be cradled by your mat. And then let's gradually come up to hands and knees. Remember, if your wrists are sensitive, go ahead and make a fist and rest on your knuckles. Let's do a few cat and cows. Rounding your spine, and then lifting your head as though your head could touch your tailbone and your tailbone could touch your head. Feel your belly, feel your shoulders, feel your low abdominal muscles. And then find a neutral space. We're going to plant the palms, spreading them wide. Tuck your toes under. And we're going to start to straighten the legs. Now, you can keep the knees soft and just feel your arms, feel your legs, feel your weight bearing, feel a cat. And then if you want, you can just start to push the butt up. Bend the knees a little, push the butt up, bend the knees a little. Let's come on down and take a rest for a minute. Child's pose. If you want to flip your palms up, that could give you some relief in your forearms and wrists. Feeling our breath. And then let's come up to hands and knees. We can reach the right leg straight back. Let's pull it in. Pull it in. What do we have? How much strength do we still have? And reach it back. And pull it in. That's an exhale. Inhale, reach it back. Let's twist it open. What are we willing to open ourselves to? And close. And bring that down. And then let's reach the other leg back. Just stretch it out. Feel your leg. Don't overdo. Deep breath. Exhale, let's pull it in. Inhale it back. Exhale, let's pull it in. Inhale it back. Go ahead and twist it open. Don't worry about what it looks like. Just open yourselves to opening. And then let's close it and bring that knee down. Good, let's tuck the toes. Butt goes up, head goes down, downward facing dog. Maybe turn your head left or right. Some of you are practicing lifting one leg. Maybe switching that out, saying how much can we stretch even when life flips us upside down. Stretch to it, open ourselves to it. Take a deep breath, maybe press the heels back, soften your shoulders, and then let's bring those knees down. All right, let's come to a seated space. I'm going to take the blocks and strap with me and come a little bit closer to you guys. Let's go ahead and widen our legs, maybe as wide as the mat. All right. Knees can be soft. Protect the hamstrings. Sitting up in the chest. Pointing and flexing. Move that block. Good. If your legs are straight, maybe engage the muscles to press them down and sit upright. A few neck rotations while we sit here. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Feel that, embody that. I got a little verklempt there when we were on our hands and knees. Guys, I feel this stress just like you do. Let's find a rotation in the opposite direction. And it gives me even more gratitude for just the miracle of this life that we're in, this flesh, these bones, able to communicate with each other the way we do. So let's breathe in and lift, reaching up to the heavens, and we'll take all of that gratitude down into our bodies. And then let's roll the spine up, lifting shoulders soft. Your hands could always remain in prayer. Exhale, take it forward. Go ahead and round your spine. Inhale it up. Embrace everything that's not perfect. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, let's take it forward. You want to grab your strap now? Feel free to get your strap and use that to pull, maybe pull you a little closer. Okay, but don't take that stress into your shoulders. Ask your hinge, this big hinge here, to see if it has some freedom of movement. Will it let things move through us? Don't let it get clogged up, you guys. Don't let it get clogged up. Breath in, breath out. And then let's release. Let's bring ourselves up. Walk those feet in. You know what time it is. But let's go ahead and bring our hands behind our knees. And then we're going to lift one foot. It could be an inch. I think actually profile might be a little bit better. It could be an inch. Breath, shoulders down, chest lifting. You could squeeze knees together, have them apart. Breath, breath, and lift, and bring it back. It's all right if you're feeling that quake. Feel the quake. You've been feeling worse quake than this all week. Let's lift, and bring it back. And lift. If you're feeling good and you want to go freestyle, go freestyle. Breath. Ha. Repeat it to yourself. I am strong. Bring it on. Good. Let's bring those feet down. Hands behind us. Maybe use your block. And then we'll lift our hips up. Stretch that all out. And then bring it down. Good. We'll straighten the left leg. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Remember, you can be using your block behind you for a little bit of added support. Try not to be leaning way far back here. Want to be sitting as upright as possible. So if you need to use a block so that you can lift that chest, go ahead. Breath in. Exhale. Twist, twist, twist it out. Send that breath into the deep belly. Good. We're going to keep this right leg bent. We haven't had nearly enough laughable moments, so let's have a laughable moment, okay? We're going to grab this right big toe and tin can and a string, right? So some people are, maybe if they're still here, they know that I said earlier, let's go like that kind of communication. That's how I feel I need to do. Let's do a half happy baby sitting upright. It's funny, but like, hey, let's breathe. Feel your hips. Chest is lifting. Good. And then let's cradle. Okay, that might look just like this for you guys. Some of you guys are able to bring both of your elbows under here. That's going to depend on how much flesh, how much of us we need to hug in together. And then others of you might be able to bring elbow outside of ankle or knee. Good. And then let's cradle that baby. So this is a modification of pigeon, and I think this is going to be the max kind of pigeon we're going to get to today. In another session, we might be able to do some different pigeons, but y'all know how to pigeon. Breathe. Let's release. Maybe your legs remain wide. Maybe you want to bring them a little closer together. Let's lift ourselves up, breath in, and then exhale, take it forward. And then let's bring ourselves back up. Back to that awesome boat, right? I know. Y'all are happy about it. So let's go ahead and find the backs of our knees. Chest is up, shoulders down. Lift. Try not to lean back. Up and down. Maybe you play and you say, what? Could I do that? What? Could I do that? Breath. Maybe you're doing that on the floor with kiddos and it looks a little something like that. And then you bring it back up. What? Make it fun. Let them see you. Let them see you moving the issues in your tissues. And then we'll bring those feet down. We'll bring the hands back behind us again. If you want to use the block, you can. Maybe you bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your butt. Feel your feet, maybe widen them out, keep them flat. And then feel the support structure of your arms and your legs carrying you here, holding you here, telling you you're being held, you're strong, you're solid, you're still loving and kind. And then we'll bring that down. Nice. Let's straighten the right leg this time. We're going to wrap that right arm around the left leg. Breath in and twist. What's that inner spirit asking of you right now? What kind of message of thanks is it sending you right now? Through movement, through breath, through knowing that we're all together. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And then let's gradually release. We're going to make that phone call on the other side. Different line, different connection. Let's see what happens. We're going to that big toe, see what happens. Breath. Shoulders down. Chest up. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And then we'll find a bit of a cradle. Oh, goodness, y'all. Woo! Maybe we'll go side to side. What the heck is stuck in that hip? Feels like all of the tension of uncertainty, all of the tension of unpredictability, all right there. It's all right there. Yep. Good. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the need for a little bit of butterfly or Baddha Konasana. Go ahead, Vicky. Tell me. Bless you. Baddha Konasana. Let's lift the chest. Remember, you can hold your ankles or heels, or maybe you thread the fingers here. Shoulders down, pressing those inner thighs. Maybe a few neck rotations. Let it feel delicious. Don't be in a hurry. Let's really start to slow some things down. I think I got a little excited having this little yoga party in my house. Got a little excited about connecting with people I haven't seen, and you guys have been a part of my life. Some of you almost every day, definitely once a week. For years. For years, and I'm deeply grateful. Let's breathe in and lift. And exhale it forward. Y'all don't ever see me getting all emotional, so dang. Grateful for our connections, grateful for any amount of love and care that we can share with one another. Because there's more than enough crap and shit that's being shared, right? So it makes me really appreciate even the smallest iota of kindness. Breath. Surrender. And we'll bring ourselves up. Why don't we find a twist here? Chest is lifting. Revolve, revolve. Let the tummy breathe. And then let's come around to the other side. Chest lifts and revolve. And then let's gradually release. Let's come out a little wider. Let's just start with one side. Yeah, and let's just twist over this leg. You can bring this foot up against the inner thigh, or you can keep that heel toward half of a butterfly here. You're going to feel it greatly different in the angle in that hip, all right? We're going to twist over that leg and come forward. If we need, we're going to move some of our flesh out of the way. Squeeze that thigh. You want to feel a little bit more, you can bring that opposite hand. Try not to push on your knee, okay? We'll just press on that upper thigh and then feel what we're feeling in that hip joint. Bodies are a little looser now, maybe a little warmer. No hurry. Let yourselves feel whatever you're feeling. Let it out. And let the care in. Let the forgiveness in. The softness in. And then let's bring it back up. No rush. Maybe a little bit of self-love, a little bit of touch as we make our way over to the other side. Choosing where we want that heel on this side, feeling out our flesh, moving things around. We're going to twist. Breath in. Okay, maybe move a tummy out of the way. And then beneath the body, beneath the breath, and then underneath all of that mind clutter, what's your soul saying? What's your spirit saying? Are we remembering our practices of whatever our faith is? Are we lighting those candles? Are we burning that frankincense? Are we looking up to the heavens and to the clouds and the stars and giving thanks to the one above or the many above, depending on our beliefs? And we'll bring ourselves up. All right, let's go ahead and widen that out if you like. You could always bring a pillow underneath of both of these if you're feeling like that's a bit much, or if you want to protect those knees. So you can keep the knees soft. Maybe your body wants you to straighten those legs. We've all got different bodies. We've been wearing this last week differently in our bodies. Good, and let's twist and twist. Gentle side bend. You can rest that arm maybe on the knee or the thigh. Lengthening up. And then see about letting the side of us be exposed to the world. Breath in. Breath out. And then we'll gradually lift our way back up. And then we'll find the other side. Shoulders are soft, lifting, feeling, thanking, loving, and over. Love this body, no matter its shape, its size, its height. Ooh, it's where you're living, y'all, and we're more confronted that this is our house. All of that external stuff, that's outside of us. So love this frame. Love how it's carrying your spirit. All right, we're going to start to walk it forward. You can hold right here, tilting your tailbone back and forth. Some of you want to come to those elbows. Y'all know I might go out of your line of vision. All right, I'll stay in your line of vision. This isn't about me, right? Maybe pointing and flexing. Shoulders back. Work your neck if you need. Grow heavy. And then let's bring ourselves back up. That's a great position to be in and have our loved ones, especially if we've got little nuggets to have with us, and just hug and kiss and love up. You know, so that's a great pose to just linger and give some love, some squishy love. Squishy love, it's good. And y'all know I'm not usually the biggest hugger, but when we do get to have some hugs, you best bet I'm going to be coming to all of y'all and saying, bring it in, need me some hugs and some lovin's. But I'm also grateful for my pets that I'm able to get that love. All right, so we're going to come and start to bring ourselves down, all right? So you can always give yourself support here with your hands to lower yourselves down. Or maybe you're going to use your core to lower yourselves down. I think I did the wrong thing. I think I should have pulled it back. So yes, there we go, Belinda. Orientation. All right. So we're going to recline ourselves down. Why don't we bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees open. Oh, and then just notice how long it takes some of the areas in our hips and our pelvis to allow this amount of vulnerability. Adjust your shoulders, your back. If you want, step the feet a little further away, keeping the feet together, knees open. Let's bring our hands to our chest and our belly. Nice deep breath in together. Sigh it out. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Good. Let's just rock a little side to side. Just tilt yourselves left and right. Ah. Hands behind our head. Let's lift our chin and our chest. Elbows out wide. Pull the navel to the spine. Don't want to lose our connection to our strength, our empowerment, our belief in ourselves, our belief in our faith. Lower it down. Bring the knees into the chest. Knees can be wide. Make space. Rock and roll. Let's straighten the left leg. Hug the right knee in. And we're going to roll it over into a spinal twist. Hang out here and breathe. I'm going to turn something down. Remain in your twist. And then let's gradually bring ourselves back to neutral. Hug that knee in. How about a half happy baby? So you can bring your hands inside of your inner thigh. If you can't reach that foot, maybe you just prefer to hold on to that knee. This is a very vulnerable space, so you choose, how much you want to do of this. I guess that's a nice gift of us being at home. Maybe not feeling so triggered about some vulnerable and revealing postures. Good. And then let's release. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees open again. Let the body rest. One more time for some engagement of our core. We'll bring the hands behind the head and lift. Breath. Pull your navel to the back of your spine. Feel every part of your spine you can feel connected with the earth. Now try to find the balance point, a space where that you can sustain, a space where you're not trying so hard. It's still valid strength, you guys. Start to be able to notice when we're pushing ourselves beyond our edges. Let this start to help us remember and notice. And know that if I back off, that work is still legitimate. I'm still moving forward. And then lower ourselves down. We'll bring that left knee in and we'll straighten the right leg. Maybe some loving touch. And a spinal twist when we're ready, rolling it over. We've only got, about 5 more minutes. If you need to go, I understand. Know that you guys can play this back if you like, if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I can feel that left side right deep into my sacrum here. Breath. Trying not to force this twist, trying not to kind of make it a chiropractic space. Instead, and remember that I'm in my yoga practice. Connecting to what my body has to tell me, what my breath has to tell me, and will I shut up and listen to what it's saying? And then we'll bring ourselves back. Plug that in. Have happy baby on this side if you wish. So we'll grab that foot or behind that knee. Breath. Check in. Are both shoulders letting go? Is your neck letting go? What a full happy baby here. Finding whatever clasp works for us. Rocking and rolling. We'll bring the feet down and get ready for a bridge. Let's wake up our glutes, stomping those feet. Your arms could be overhead, resting the shoulders. Maybe let the arms rest here. All right, try to keep the gaze up to the ceiling. Don't turn your head. There's nothing to look at outside of you. Everything that we need to see is within us. Feel your feet. Feel the earth supporting you as you push down through the feet. And maybe just barely lift the hips. Say, okay, can I hold myself this much? Am I open to that? Can that be enough? Can that be enough? Santosha. We'll press and lift a little bit more and feel the fibers of the thighs and the hips. Maybe not. Maybe your body said, yeah, no, you asked me, so I want to stay down here. Will you listen? Try not to clench the butt muscles. Soften your shoulder. And maybe your body is saying, yeah, I really want to stretch that out, thrusting the hips up. Maybe you've never tried. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. Do we know how high we can lift? What are our edges? Okay, we've got edges in both directions of max and least. Do we dance along them? Do we ever try them out? Breath, and then what's in the middle? That sattvic space, that balance space. Breath in. And lower it down. We'll straighten those legs. Guys, position yourselves any way that you want, right? You could bring your hips up onto a block for your supported bridge. If you've got a chair nearby like I do, you can use that for your legs up the wall, just letting those legs dangle. Nice little inverted space for our position of rest, our Shavasana. Let that body rest. Let's let things go. Feel your heel. Release the weight of your heel. Feel the backs of your legs and your thighs and the muscles and the fibers and the tendons that have been working a little extra hard. Maybe there have been moments we didn't even feel like our legs touched the ground. But they're still there, so thank them and let them go and tell them it's okay. Feel your hips and your waist and your pelvis. Try to relax your organs there. Maybe a few of our Mula Bandhas, that Ashwini Mudra, squeezing the sphincter and relaxing and squeezing the sphincter and relaxing. Maybe that lets us know how much we've been gripping on the inside. And we give ourselves permission to let go because we are held. Our container is safe. Feel your belly and your mid-back all the way around us. Give it permission to release down into the mat. Weight of the arms and the shoulders. We've been carrying a lot. We've been reaching out a lot. We've been holding on tight and gripping. Let that go for now. If that's what we need to tell our mind, for now. Our neck and our throat, can we let it loosen up? For a space of listening. Are we listening to our higher power? Are we listening to that intuitive ancestral wisdom space? And what are those voices telling us? Are we letting ourselves hear that we are forgiven for what didn't get done? Are we forgiven all of the mistakes we've ever made? And are we listening to the voice that says, it's going to be okay. You're fine. You are stable and rooted and held right here, right now. And that's what we have. Let the muscles of your face and your eyelids relax. Take that tension away from the space around our third eye, giving it permission to see. Not shutting out what we don't want to see. Feel your breath going in and your breath going out. Let it freely enter. Let it freely release. We'll gradually, eventually invite movement in our bodies when we're ready. Maybe stretching, maybe yawning. I'll invite us to come up to a seated space in our time, in our way. Joining together with one another. Y'all didn't tell me my stuff was all crooked the whole time. Let it go, right? Let's take a moment and send up some gratitude for our own community, those that we know, those that we've practiced with virtually. Send out that energy. To those we don't know who practiced with us, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. May you come back. And may you practice at home within yourself. Well, let's send up prayers and energy to those who couldn't practice with us and who are really having a hard time emotionally, spiritually, maybe physically, financially, compassion. Send up that empathy and that love, and then in actuality, reach out. But be mindful not to be going beyond your own edges. Okay, don't give away more than what you need to support yourselves. And then when we're strong, we're able to support others. Sometimes it's just sending them something funny. Let's bring one hand to our heart, one hand to our bellies. Maybe give ourselves some loving kindness, some loving touch, especially if we haven't been able to be touched by others. I'm realizing just in sharing this practice with you guys, like, yeah, I can hug my dog, right? But I guess I'm missing a little bit of some hugs and some touch. Now, I didn't expect this, right? No. All right, why don't we find an Om together if you would like, and feel that vibration, and feel our connection to one another in our vibration. Ah, nice deep inhale if you wish to join. We'll close with the Ganesha Mudra. Remember that mudras are yoga postures for the hands. Find a nice grip. Think about something that's in our way, an obstacle in our lives, in our mindset right now. I know for many of us that can be just fear. That can just be the word. That could be the thing. What's in your way? What's in your way of finding your peace? And then pull and feel that resistance. Where is it living inside of us? What does it feel like? And if it isn't comfortable, if it's causing us pain, let's start to ease and release and let it go. We'll do it on the other side. Maybe it's the same thing that's causing us that blockage. And pull, 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 pull. Feel that tension. Feel that fight within yourselves. And then see yourselves letting it go. See yourselves letting love and ease and light and comfort and gratitude shine into us so that we can shine it out. Hands together to the heart center. All that is love and light in me is deeply grateful for all of that love and light in you. And when I'm in that space in me, and you're in that space in you, we are one. Ashe. Namaste. Peace out, y'all. All right. We're going to lock it down, close it out. I'll see you guys maybe in the real world, maybe in the virtual world. And just know that I love you. Please practice your practice, okay? Practice your practice. Your breath, some meditation, some movement, and then share it. Namaste.